What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash to the Z wing coming at you once again. Wanted to hit my subscribers with a little bonus video in between while I'm in production on those 3 big Wii U playthrough videos I told you about with Zombie U, Mario 3D World, and also Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Right now we're going to go through an entire playthrough, quick playthrough of one of my favorite games of all time, especially from the NES, especially as a child. Much maligned, much hated, much criticized, but much loved and cherished by this here gamer, Jaws, from 1987 on the NES Entertainment System. What you guys need to know about this game going in, it's called Jaws, but it's not based on the first movie, the original classic Hollywood blockbuster Jaws. It's based really on the 4th movie in the franchise. The movie that a lot of people say killed the franchise, movie that is hailed as one of the absolute worst movies of all time ever made. You guys know my opinion on that. If you don't, I am of the mind that that movie is nowhere near as bad as people make it seem. Yeah, it's no gem, and it has a lot of filmmaking issues and problems and mistakes. But it's nowhere near as bad as the 3rd movie in the franchise, Jaws 3D. And then, I gave a defense for that movie back in the day for Jaws for the Revenge on my channel. If you want it, you can go check it out. It's years ago. I think it's called I Defend Jaws, Jaws 4. Where I just give my thoughts on why the movie's not as bad as people make it seem. So we're going to jump right into this playthrough, man. So get ready, here we go. And see that ship right there? That's Neptune's Folly. That is Ellen Brody, Chief Brody's wife from the movie, her ship in the 4th movie. It's one of the reasons we know this game is really based on the 4th movie. So there you go. You see I hit something. It's kind of like Pokemon in the sense of like you just randomly hit stuff and all of a sudden have to go into like a battle. So basically this game, you just traverse the overall map that you just saw me on the ship, going back and forth. And your job is to just go from port to port on each side of the map. And just go from port to port, and you're turning in currency. The currency in this game is conch shells. So you use that to power up, level up, also to gain the shark tracker, the Jaws tracker, which is another hint at Jaws 4. So an electronic device that was they had Jaws ingest in that movie, and that gave him shocks that allowed made him jump out of the water for the final showdown. So here you go. You see that I'm just you basically, when you hit something, you got to go into the water and investigate. And you're basically battling rays and jellyfish for the most part. Sometimes a baby shark will swim into the frame. And you just collect the shells. The shells are the currency. The crabs that you see me collecting also, they speed up my divers. So you see right now I'm kind of sluggish, kind of slow. So you just got to collect those to speed you up. Starfish are just for points as far as I can tell. There's a crab. You want to get that. That'll help you get more speed, be more agile. Basically, you're just trying to collect shells so you have enough currency to level up each time you make it to port. The scuba diver here is Michael Brody, Chief Brody's oldest son, from the Jaws universe. And then, in part 4, in part 4, he was a marine biologist, a marine scientist that lived out in the Bahamas and did a lot of scuba diving, tagging of conch shells, and snails, sea snails, and things of that nature. So you can tell that this game is really pulling from Jaws the Revenge. And it makes sense because it came out in 1987. Oh, see, look at Baby Shark. Baby Sharks always give up shells, which is a good thing. Here's a bonus scene, another part that it pays homage to part 4. That's that's Hoagie, Michael Caine, who was in the movie, believe it or not, his plane. And you basically just try to knock out as many jellyfish as you can to get extra shells. That's basically the gist of the bonus section. It's just a fun game, man. The music's catchy. You know what I'm saying? People hate on this game today. But back in the day, I was playing this. I know some friends of mine that were playing this. So it's like, like I said, back in the day, the NES was that jam. The NES was that jam that had a game for every movie, every show. And it was just a wonderful time to be. Because every time you watch your favorite show or your favorite movie, you just pop in the NES cart and continue to live in that world and experience that universe. So, here you go. Just try to get as many as you can. Got 23 hits, which is going to give me... It's 6 rounds, basically. 6 waves of jellyfish. So I got 27 hits. That equals out to 9 extra shells. So now I'm up to 13 shells. So I'm trying to get to the other side, to the port. Oh my god, here we go, man. This is random, you know what I'm saying? And just like again, just try to collect as many shells and crabs as you can. Oh, you get hit once, you lose a life. So you gotta be very careful. The jellyfish will get sneaky. They'll start coming up at angles instead of just straight up and down. Some of the rays, as you saw earlier, will just speed by the screen at speeds that you're not ready for. So you just gotta be careful. Music is just, catchy, soothing music. I don't see too much wrong with this game for people to be hating on the way it did. Boom, here we go. Trying to get to the port. So you see that anchor right there? That's the port. So we made it. First thing you get when you make it to the port the first time is the shark tracker, the Jaws tracker. Now, we have that little red thing next to the little red meter. Oh, there's Jaws right there. Just try to get away from him. The closer he gets, the more that tracker pings off that sound. That's from the movie, from Jaws 4. We're trying to get up, go back to port, boom, now we can level up. So we're at power 1 right now. Power 2, level raised. You want to get to about 5 or 6 if you really want to battle Jaws, because he takes so many hits and doesn't really lose much energy unless you get more power. So right now he's chasing us. Trying to make it back. I got enough for one more power up. Boom. Get to level 3. When you lose a life, you lose a power level. So you gotta be careful. Oh, you hit something. That was a show. Be careful, especially on the ocean floor, because they just come up out of the bottom and you'll have no chance to react. Baby shark, that's your show. So we're at 6. I think it's about 4 shells to power up, if I'm not mistaken. We hit something. Jaws is nowhere nearby that we know of, so he shouldn't be swimming into the frame. If you hit his fin, obviously, as soon as you go in the water, he's there. But let's say he's really close by and you just randomly hit something. You'll start the scene in the water, just chilling, you know, battling against jellyfish and rays and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, he's close to hit. If his fin was close to you when you got hit, he'll just swim right into the frame, and then you got to deal with him. So it's just, you know, rinse and repeat. A lot of these early, you know, NES games did this. Oh, turn around. See, look at that one, just speeding through. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, baby shark. Oh, 2 hours over. There we go. Alright, now bonus scene. Every time you go into 2 different, you know, you have 2 scenarios where you hit something and go in the water. After that, immediately you have a bonus scene. So, every 2 times you have to go in the water, it's followed by a bonus scene. There's a good chance to get some extra shells. Get him on the comeback. Ooh. So not as good as last time. 17. So that'll give me an extra 5 shells. So now we're at 17 shells. I don't remember where we went here. Oh, there's a sub. See the mini sub? Alright, so now we go up to level 4. That mini sub is helpful because, it's from Jaws 4. Michael Brody had a little yellow mini sub. Epic attack scene that happened underwater. Check it out if you've never seen it. It's also a really good HD remaster somebody did, like a fan did, that makes the scene look even more realistic. So that, see, look here, now they come angled because you're at a higher power level. So now the game is trying to take you out. So, you know, that sub is cool because what happens is, like I said, you get hit once, you lose life. But if you have that sub, if you get hit with that sub, you just lose the sub, and it's like an extra hit, basically. Which is very helpful in a game like this. Now, so here goes. It comes at an angle. Trying to be very, very sneaky. Whoa! Double says, oh, see. Knock him out. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Oh man, that would have sucked. No more risks like that. Alright, cool. Let's try to get that sub before we power up. now we hit something. I see I'm in the sub. A lot better. It's a little slippery though, so the controls can get you killed if you're not careful. But it is very powerful. Out. Now let's go power up. Getting ready, getting to the point where we're pretty much ready to face Jaws on. You can shoot bombs or missiles. The A or B button. Oof. So yeah, man, I remember Angry Video Game Nerd made his parody review of this game, trashed it. Irate Gamer copied him and did the same thing. A lot of people, hated these, Nintendo games that were published or developed in some way by LJN or Ultra. But I mean, I didn't care who the developer was, man. As long as I had fun with the game, man, and I had fun with this game. It reminded me of a movie I really enjoyed watching when I was a child. Still enjoy to this day as an adult. I'm unbiased enough to see the issues with the movie and the technical filmmaking errors, but I mean, it's a fun film, dude. And it was basically like, to put it in a nutshell, the reason Jaws 4 gets so much crap is because the shark seems to be like supernatural and knows where the family is and follows them basically across the Atlantic Ocean. But you gotta understand, this was the 80s, bro. The horror movie craze, the slashers, the Freddys, the Jasons, the Michaels, you know what I'm saying? So they were like, how do we breathe new life into this franchise after Jaws 3D destroyed it? Well, you give it the horror movie treatment. You make Jaws, you make the shark like a supernatural, villain, supernatural character that has his vendetta against the family. Yeah, it's cheesy as hell, but that's the reason for the shark's characteristics in that movie. But it was still a decent movie, man. I had fun with it. So but yeah, man. It's really crazy. Jellyfish storm right here. Biding our time, trying to level up so that the fight with Jaws will be easier. Alright, ready to go. I was trying to go here. Oh, come on. Now we're in shallow water because we're so close to shore. So much less room to move. Ooh, that was close. Now we're at level 6. We're at a decent enough level, so we see Jaws ready to confront him. God damn, again. You'll notice there's a lot of sprite flickering. Very common in these NES games. It's one of the things I love about TMNT Cowboy Collection. For a lot of the NES versions of the games that are available in that collection, one of the quality of life fixes is you get to remove sprite flicker altogether. Almost makes it like a brand new game because you can see stuff you never saw in the animation before due to sprite flickering. I was thinking, man, now with this capture card, man, not only can I do gameplay footage and all that, but I can show y'all some of my animations, some of my models, so you can see what your boy Reezonoticz is getting down in the lava, man. Oh, shit. Get me out of this water, man. It's been long enough. Ooh, that was close. Alright, bonus scene. Come on, Jaws, where you at? You be hiding, man. another thing that the film Jaws 4: The Revenge got heavily criticized for, and unjustly in my opinion, is that the shark looks so fake. And I'm like, dude, did you guys watch Jaws 3D? That shark looked like a fucking paper mache model. The shark in Jaws 4 is head and shoulders above Jaws 3, and it's right up there with Jaws 1 and 2. Jaws 1 has the best looking shark, and Jaws 2 shark was awesome also. 4's is really good, man. It looks real. You know, only there's some subtle differences that you can tell in the animatronic that were there by design to make the shark look more sinister. Since again we're going with a more supernatural slasher type villain for the shark. But it looked much better than Jaws 3 shark. There's like no debate. So I don't know where that criticism came from. Oh, come on, where the hell's Jaws? Jaws. Listen. I ain't going down there for them stars or those shells. I got more than enough shells or stars. I just want to get up this level and fade. Oh man, I can't just stop. Look at that, they still came up. Come get some. Oh, come right in the same. Come on, man. Now you just get facetious, tedious, and a bunch of other big words I'm probably using wrong. Oh. So fast, it might even work for, especially when you're in the 20s. Oh, damn, I lost my damn sub. Oh. Alright, come on. Damn, I wanted to fight Jaws with the sub, man. Alright, so now we're at level 7, man. Now we're pretty much overkill. We're ready to just nuke Jaws. The sub appears randomly on the screen after you reach like level 4 or 5, so it's gotta be somewhere around here again. Nope, nothing but baby sharks. Which is a shell banana. You notice, even if you try to do rapid fire, you can only really shoot 3 harpoons at once, and there's like a slight cooldown. You gotta be careful because that'll get you killed. Dude, I'm at 30 shells now. I don't think I've ever been that high, man. This way. Oh, he turned. Ooh, almost all of them. Come on with it. Boom. Come back. Oh, I didn't know you were cut like that. Pretty awesome. Oh wow, that was horrible. Oh, this is the crazy wave. I'm not gonna get it either. Damn. 15, not bad. About 3 or 4 shells. More than I thought. Come on, where's that sub, man? I want that sub back. Look at Jaws, man. He ain't showing up in a minute. Oh, there he is. There we go. Let's go. Now we fight Jaws. See, now you see that we're taking power off him. I'll say what's going on with harpoons. Now, I'll expose a glitch in the game right now to my benefit. If you stay up here at the very top, you swim right over him. See what I'm saying? Gotta get him down all the way, and then you get the final boss battle with him. It's like a first-person view of a ship trying to stop him. They can do it. Come up here. here, see, he can't get you at the very top. I think that was an oversight. Oh man! I almost had him. So now you see, I got 3 lives left. Damn, dude, we were right there. And we're down to power 6. So we lose a power level, that's fine. We're still strong enough. He's got all his power back though, which is whack. Oh, let's go. Let's take it. Let's go. Come on, big boy. Oh, maybe it wasn't oversight on the color because if you're at the very top, you can't get him either. It's kind of fair in that sense. Your mama dude. Come on. Come on, he's almost dead. Come on, come on, come on. Fucking baby shark. Got him. Alright, here we go. So now we gotta use the electric charge to get him up. Line it up and then nail him. Oh, I missed it. Oh man, I only have 1 left. Alright. You have 3 chances and then you gotta do it again. You gotta like get to this point in the game again. So see if we can get it. No, not lined up enough. Come on, come on. Got him! And the shark is dead, baby. And then you get your little ending cutscene, very short, very brief, you know, NES games, what do you want? And that's Jaws, man, on the NES, man. Again, gets so much hate for no reason. I think it's a perfectly good NES game. Follows the source material very well, especially if you're talking about the 4th movie. That last boss battle, to have a kind of first-person perspective from the bow of the ship, or the stern, I don't know my ship terminology, but the front of the ship, having the shark come at you, almost in like a pseudo 3D type of effect on an 8-bit cartridge. I mean, come on, man, give the game props when it's due, man. So you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have enjoyed it, man. That's this playthrough. You know, I'm not gonna have a fancy intro or outro. I just wanted to give a quick little video, man, show you guys one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, and a game I still enjoy to this day, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Like I said, the Wii U playthrough videos are definitely on the way. Last night, I just about wrapped up my playthrough of Zombie U. A little bit more to do tonight, and then I'll begin editing that video and get it up and running. Then I gotta jump back on Mario 3D World and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Those 2 are in the early stages. I've only played through the first world or 2 of each one. And but I've been playing those games for years now, so it won't be much time to get through it. The editing might take a little bit of time, but I just want to keep providing you guys with some type of content, man. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Again, as always, man, whether in the community page, community section of the page of my YouTube channel, or in the comments of this video or any video for that matter, leave your comments on suggestions of games you would like to see played through, games you would like to see footage of, man. God bless y'all. It's the Reezonoticz, R to the double E. All day, every day, baby. Peace.